Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with an update on what's going to be a hot couple of weeks of weather here across the ArkLaTex. Today included, temperatures early this afternoon have already warmed into the lower 90s over much of the area. Few upper 80s out there, but we will likely end up in the low to middle 90s over most of the area this afternoon. I expect 95, 96 again in both Texarkana and Shreveport this afternoon, and it's only going to get hotter as we go through the weekend. Still watching the upper level ridge, which is situated to the northeast of the ArkLaTex. It is eventually going to situate itself basically over the southern plains here as we head into the weekend, and that's going to crank temperatures up and keep the weather dry here across the area. Here's a look at Robin Cellular Futurecast, showing you a clear to partly cloudy sky on the way for tonight. Tomorrow, I expect that mix of clouds and sunshine. I don't expect to see much as far as rain tomorrow. We'll see that clear to partly cloudy sky once again tomorrow night. And then going through Sunday, we close the weekend with more sunshine with a few afternoon clouds mixed in. Again, rain unlikely across the vast majority of the area. That probably will hold true for both Monday and Tuesday as well. Longer range, that ridge is going to again sit right over us this weekend. And then notice trough will develop here across the eastern half of the country. The ridge will be situated here across the west. That'll result in a northwesterly flow between the two as we head into the middle of the week, and that's going to give us a shot for some scattered showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday. And then most models indicating relatively dry weather for the rest of next week. Next weekend might see a little bit of a chance of rain return as we head into next Monday. But if we get some rain, it likely won't be much. The main story is going to be the heat. This weekend, highs will return to the upper 90s and will probably stay in the upper 90s to near 100 all next week. Combine that with the humidity that's expected, and you can see the heat index pretty much each and every day will be anywhere from 105 to 110. So keep that in mind if you have to be outside for any extended period of time. Be sure to hydrate yourself and protect yourself from the heat, taking those breaks if needed. As far as rainfall, as I mentioned, it won't be much, as it looks like the heaviest rain, according to the blend of models going out through next Monday, looks like maybe a half an inch over the eastern edge of the area. Rest of the ArkLaTex, a tenth or two is what we should be expecting. Typically we get a little bit less than an inch and a half during the last half of June heading into July. So the below normal rainfall pattern looks like it's going to continue. In the tropics, watching the southwestern Gulf again, looks like another disturbance could develop as we move into next week. Just like Alberto did, this one will probably move into Mexico and not bring any impacts to the ArkLaTex. So your forecast tonight is looking mostly clear. It will be warm and humid. 77 tonight in Shreveport, 73 in Texarkana, also 73 degrees in Marshall. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, hot and humid, 97 in Shreveport, 95 degrees in Texarkana, 97 also in Natchitoches. And your 10-day forecast shows the upper 90s pretty much all through the rest of the 10-day period. Wednesday could be the coolest day with a high of 97, with that better chance for the shower or thunderstorm. The rest of next week pretty much dry, again a little bit of rain possible towards the end of the 10-day period. So heat and humidity, the main story in weather this weekend and all next week, with our best chance of rain as we look ahead to next Wednesday.